They brought us some of the most famous and beloved Hollywood blockbusters ever made. Before each film began, there was the triumphant fanfare and majestic visuals of the 20th Century Fox logo. For over 8 decades, this monumental emblem ushered in one timeless classic after another. But how much do film fans really know about this iconic symbol? Switch on the searchlights and cue the percussion because we're marching into the Logoverse to uncover the story behind the legendary 20th Century Fox logo. 1935 saw a seismic shift in the movie industry. The long-standing Fox Film Corporation merged with the upstart 20th Century Pictures. Founded in 1915, Fox was one of the oldest American film companies, while 20th Century Pictures, a much smaller company by comparison, was created just 2 years prior to the merge. This led the New York Times to incorrectly assume that the merged studio would be called Fox 20th Century. Defying those initial expectations, the new company was christened 20th Century Fox. Note the use of the hyphen back then. The merged company even adopted the logo of 20th Century Pictures as its official emblem, simply swapping Pictures Inc. for the word Fox. An enormous, solid monument stands on a platform against an open sky. The bold, capitalized 20th dominates the monument's top row, stacked above the smaller Century and Fox. With a distinctive three-dimensional quality, the monument has an unmistakable Art Deco influence. A style popular in the 1930s, Art Deco consisted of powerful geometric shapes, bold lines, and a strong sense of elegance. Frequently seen at film premieres during the Hollywood Golden Age, searchlights add to the logo's celebratory spirit. 2 stationary searchlights on pedestals flank the monument, while other searchlights dramatically sweep the sky. Notice the unique detail of 2 intersecting beams in the foreground, a feature absent from later versions of the logo. These moving searchlights were animated frame by frame. Their simple but effective motion gives the logo life and greatly enhances its sense of depth. Check out this early colorized version, where some of the searchlights are in shades of pink and green. The man behind the masterpiece was artist Emile Cosa Jr. He created the original 20th Century Pictures logo by painting the emblem on several layers of glass. Following the merger, Cosa was appointed art director of the company's new special effects division. Cosa's legacy extends beyond the logo. His work on Cleopatra earned him an Academy Award in 1964, and his matte painting of the ruined Statue of Liberty in Planet of the Apes remains arguably cinema's greatest final image. To match the logo's visual splendor, composer Alfred Newman crafted a score that would become forever linked to the studio. With its powerful drum rolls, stirring brass instruments, and thunderous finale, the fanfare is one of film history's most recognizable pieces. While slightly updated and re-recorded over the years, the music has always retained that timeless dramatic impact. This enduring legacy is a testament to Newman's genius and the power of his composition. In 1953, 20th Century Fox introduced a redesigned logo that made several major changes. The most obvious being that the 0 in 20th is now slanted at an angle. To modern eyes, the change may look odd and even distracting, but artist Rocky Longo had a reason for this. The tilt allowed the logo to fit perfectly inside the new widescreen CinemaScope format. This redesign also offers a full view of the monument, including its back, which further enhances the three-dimensional element. Notice that the two intersecting searchlight beams in the foreground from the previous version have now been eliminated. Alfred Newman added a brief but rousing coda to his fanfare, allowing it to seamlessly transition over the CinemaScope logo, which appears on a separate title card. Longo painted another version in 1956, straightening the zero since this emblem appeared in large format films. 1981 saw another significant redesign, introducing a more refined and polished look. The monument's lines have been sharpened, the searchlights enhanced with a distinctive glow, and the sky adjusted to a daytime shade of blue. Billionaire Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation purchased the company in 1985, and from that point on, the hyphen was no longer used. The 81 version of the logo appeared in a string of massive hits, like Aliens, Die Hard, Home Alone, and Mrs. Doubtfire. For Edward Scissorhands, Tim Burton put his own unique spin on the logo, with a beautiful Christmas-time snowfall and Danny Elfman's haunting score. When James Cameron's True Lies premiered in 1994, it debuted a generational updating of the logo. Rather than paint and glass panels, the emblem is now done in CGI. The monument has never looked more solid and tangible, thanks to a level of detail that was previously unthinkable. We open with a dramatic bird's-eye view of the monument as searchlights slash across the screen. A sweeping camera movement pans from the top of the structure down toward the base. With enhanced textures and rich shadows, the logo possesses an even more lifelike appearance. This sense of realism also extends to the searchlights, their animation now more fluid and natural. For the first time ever, the logo includes the LA landscape as a backdrop. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice the famous Hollywood sign from its location in the hills. There are hidden Easter eggs tucked inside the cityscape. Signs for fictional restaurants and storefronts bear the names of key Fox executives, including Steve's Place for Steve Bell, who was at the time the network production president of 20th Century Fox Television, and Murdoch's, a reference to the Fox CEO Rupert Murdoch. As the camera continues its sweep, we discover a lushly detailed sky. It features deep blue shading with purplish clouds and scattered stars. You'll even spot a brief flash from the setting sun behind the monument. This version of the fanfare includes the extension from the CinemaScope era. As the camera settles into its familiar position, the byline, "A News Corporation Company," fades into view. For me, this 21-second version of the logo will always be a personal favorite, striking the perfect balance between innovation and tradition. All the elements, the sweeping camera, the immersive details, the celebratory spotlights, everything comes together to deliver a truly captivating logo. 15 years later, it was another James Cameron blockbuster that introduced a brand new take on the emblem. In 2009, Avatar debuted an update for the high-definition era. Created by Blue Sky Studios, this version leans heavily into realism. Note the even more refined beams of light, the sleek rectangular pattern on the stage, the meticulously detailed LA skyline, and the addition of palm trees. 2010 marked the studio's 75th anniversary, and a special variant of the logo commemorates this milestone. The byline found a discreet new home, seamlessly etched onto the base of the monument. This subtle touch ensured no distractions from the main event, two searchlight beams rising into the night sky, taking the shape of a luminous 75. The words "celebrating" and "years" are displayed, completing the tribute. In 2019, a great chapter of Hollywood history came to a close. Disney completed its acquisition of 20th Century Fox. The iconic logo was rebranded to 20th Century Studios. While the core of the logo remains, the absence of the Fox name signaled the end of an era, one that began over 80 years earlier with the merger of Fox Film Corporation and 20th Century Pictures. Those searchlights continue to shine, but the transformation is a poignant reminder of just how much the entertainment industry has changed. While 20th Century Fox may no longer exist, their legacy will live on thanks to the wealth of extraordinary movies they gave us. I'm Michael Cahill. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.